Leroy.
Hey, you know what? I was at the game yesterday,
Tell me about it.
and it got about, I would say about halftime,
Hmm?
and I said, "Ain't nothing you could do." It's the first time where the defense played well, the offense played well, special teams played well, and there was nothing Cleveland could do because Cleveland did.
What are you supposed to do with a first place team? First place Fins.
Thanks to the choking Buffalo Bills. What are you doing? You've done it twice.
Josh Allen, you bum. You can't even hold on to the football, you idiot.
Why? Can I just say this? In the last 2 or 3 years, has Buffalo been a part of some of the greatest games in football?
That's why I'm very fascinated by their cockiness. It's very weird. I would feel like I would be,
and they never win.
I would have shriveled mouse balls if I was a Bills fan, knowing that just disaster was going to come at any point. They don't have wheelbarrows like the Dolphins do. Okay, Mike McDaniel, grapefruits. Tua Tagovailoa, they don't even have a size wheelbarrow for him.
Daddy loves you guys.
Third down, fourth down, doesn't matter what down. He's completing that pass.
Does this team lead the league in third down conversions?
He leads the league in everything, especially balls. That's what he leads the league in. Tua Tagovailoa leads the league in balls because all he does is go out there and just put his grapefruits on the table, and now he slays everybody because every game for him now is 3 touchdowns, no picks, and you can do nothing about it. Nothing about it, Chris Sims.
It's crazy.
Nothing about it. Balls yards. And Tua Tagovailoa leads the league. Let us read this, okay? Just so we're clear. I just want to make this clear. Football expert Chris Sims. He has ranked these quarterbacks above Tua Tagovailoa going into this year. Marcus Mariota, Mitch Trubisky, Jameis Winston, Trevor Lawrence, Zach Wilson, Daniel Jones, Carson Wentz, Mac Jones, Baker Mayfield, Ryan Tannehill, Matt Ryan, Derek Carr, and Russell Wilson, Matthew Stafford. I don't think any of these guys are better than him. I don't think Aaron Rodgers is better than him. I don't think Tom Brady is better than him. I think if you had brought Patrick Mahomes to the table, I'll hear you out and have an argument. Josh Allen's not better than him. He's regressed. And by the way, he turns over the football like crazy. Justin Herbert, bum. 1 year wonder. That dude has peaked as a rookie. Turning the ball over with your game. Who does that?
You know what the most impressive thing is? Go look at Waddle's numbers. Go look at Tyreek's numbers. And so now we can put to bed, if it wasn't for those two wouldn't be successful. He's thrown it to everybody.
You know what he is, dude? He's Robin Hood. He just gives it out to everybody. You get a football. You get a football. You get a football. And you want to know something yesterday was, Leroy? Let me tell you what yesterday was. You want to know what yesterday was, Marcos?
I would love to know.
Yesterday was Mike McDaniel's dream, okay? Because it was balanced. It was run game 200 yards, pass game 300 yards. And look who did it all. Trent Sherfield, his guy. Jeff Wilson, his guy. Mostert, his guy. Ingold, his guy.
You know who it was? Basically, it was the table to the left of us at the Gala.
Oh, yeah. Those are our friends now.
So they had a wide receiver table with Wes Welker and all and the other receivers.
Yep.
And that's who all balled.
Leroy's friends with Wes Welker, by the way. I didn't know that.
Wow, like previously
like
or now?
He just goes down immediately, sits down with them, and he's just like, humble brag.
No, I mean, I just holler at people.
You holler.
Yeah, like, what's up? We
You
were
are
over there yakking it up a little bit.
Oh, man, this is so exciting in Dolphins.
It is. You know what?
This is Goosey's galore, dude.
I have a couple of friends.
Goosies.
And I'm going to tell you something about you ingrate Dolphins fans. You're here. Enjoy it. No bitching, no complaining. You got a good team. Enjoy it. Like the second something goes wrong, I call it the Robbie syndrome. The second something goes wrong, a bad play. Oh boy, I knew it couldn't last.
A texter writes in, Jets are in first place. Get it right, bucko. Hey, Bucko, I know you Jets need to spell out your chant because you're that simple. 7 is more than 6, dummy. Learn to count, you bum. All of you. Chris Sims, go to hell. Colin Cowherd, go to hell. It's a half-truth that Tua's great. He's not great. You want to know something? Maybe you are right, you bum. He's not great. He's elite.
Fire the bum guns.
Elite. You are named after livestock. Get on your microphone and moo.
Oof.
I don't know what that means. The point is, this is a glorious day in Dolphin land. Let us party. Today, there is no hour Tua. It is show Tua. This entire show is dedicated to the MVP of the league, Tua Tagovailoa.
Now,
Josh Allen, you're out, dude.
as
Goosies
great
galore.
as Tua has been,
Hmm?
that defense was so special yesterday.
Goosies.
I guess they got the memo about swarm tackle.
I guess I understand why Christian Wilkins wasn't having any hors d'oeuvres at the gala, because he was just saving his appetite for running backs. He was just going to chase people down.
You didn't
Growing a lot with
see
the
him.
deep balls, huh?
I love him.
Dude, I'm telling you, I would say at the gala, I was killing those little beef Wellingtons.
Little beef Wellingtons and little cheese balls.
Yeah. Except I tried one.
It was pretty
That
good.
wasn't my thing.
No.
Yeah, can I ask a question? How are we about taking the hors d'oeuvre and dipping it with your hand in the
Risky move. I didn't do it.
Yeah, right.
I
Like,
didn't do it.
Didn't you feel like you needed a stick or something?
I could have used a stick. I think the only thing that had a stick was the chicken skewer.
Yeah.
Is that all they had that was
Yeah.
going on? I don't know. It was a delightful time, though. Shout out to the Tyreek Hill Family Foundation
Yep.
for having us.
It was fun.
We had fun. I
Yeah.
tried to get Tyreek Hill to predict Super Bowl. He wouldn't bite.
He wouldn't bite.
He wouldn't bite. He
Savvy.
was in the moment. He was in the moment.
I
Did
may
you
or-
guys?
I may or may not have tried to make a couple of funnies.
Uh-oh. How did those go?
Because you know how I do things. I like people to feel a little bit uncomfortable. And so they auctioned off a trip to Africa.
Oh,
Right?
Don't talk to him. Talk on the mic.
And so Tobin goes, "Oh man, Leroy, you can see some wildlife. You can go, and see the wilderness, some
I asked-
tigers."
I asked him, I said, "You want to go on vacation with me?"
and I said, "Nah, they brought us over here. I'm happy here."
Oh, great.
And everybody like,
You
Oh,
saw
man.
all the intangibles in the crowd. Uncomfortable.
Van Ginkel was like, ooh.
Intangibles uncomfortable.
yeah,
First few tables thought it was hilarious.
yeah, yeah.
Can you imagine? Seemed like the receivers table loved it, except for Wes Welker.
Wes
Everybody-
Welker's looking at Sherfield and goes,
Hey, Marcos, everybody gave the look with. Look, everybody started feverishly looking around.
It's okay. Are we allowed to laugh at this?
I just told them that they're not familiar with my humor.
I think that we did learn today, though. We learned at this gala we could be auctioneers. We could be better
Oh
auctioneers
my goodness!
than auctioneers.
Why auctioneers were not doing
Just the auctioneer they had. They put him on in the description. World-renowned auctioneer.
Yeah.
This guy was not good.
maybe
Like he was like, "Can I get 100?" And then Tommy looks over at me is like, the thing about an auctioneer, they got a chalk fan.
Yeah, he's supposed to hype up the crowd. And then at one point, though, he did pull a swerve on people. He just forgot how much people were bidding, because there's a point where you just offer up money for charity.
Yeah.
And he was doing 500, and then all of a sudden just switched to 1,000 in the middle of it. So he was completely doubling people up.
what's going on here?
And then the auctioneer had this weird thing at the end where he just goes, "I love you, Dad."
Yeah.
And I was like, "What? What?" He goes, "My dad has never seen me as part of live out my dream before.
This is
I love you, Dad." I'm like, "It's probably because your dad thought I want to be an auctioneer when I grow up, you idiot."
what's going on here? Where was he renowned from? Also,
I don't
Like,
know.
where-
He had a
where
lot of
would it be?
credentials, dude. He had a lot of
What is
credentials,
going
and we were just looking at each other confused.
He's a Bishop Sycamore of
He said he's
I was like, when he walked up to the stage, he looked like a James Bond stunt. I was like, "Oh, this guy's gonna be legit."
wow.
And he was just,
Man, I want my auctioneer with a cowboy hat.
Oh yeah,
on,
like
man,
some
I got
Yellowstone,
that-
like some
Yeah.
livestock auctioneer.
Mhm, I need it quick.
Yeah, that's good right there.
Well,
Man.
guess you guys missed your calling.
Apparently so.
Leroy, did you have to use the restroom? You guys, first of all, let me just say,
I
you
did.
all
I
looked very
I
good.
did. I went solo.
Yeah.
And there was a couple of buttons that had to go on, and then I just tucked everything to make it look nice because I was leaving.
Nice. I'm proud
Right.
that you kept your pants at an appropriate level while at the urinal.
But I got to tell you,
Mhm.
it was work getting those pants on to go to it.
I'm with you, dude. Well, I didn't pee either because I had gray pants on, and I'm not about getting splashback at this event.
Oh, yeah.
So
Definitely noticeable.
I mean,
But we were look, it was fun. Like everybody had a good time.
Tyreek Hill had a good time.
Tyreek Hill had a good
Tyreek Hill
time.
He had a
with the
cheetah jacket
print.
on.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
He had a
Yeah,
cheetah print
course he
jacket.
did.
on.
And all of his kids had matching bow ties.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
I was also
Yeah.
jealous of the kids because they had chicken tenders, and I was like,
Oh,
those look good.
I asked them.
Yeah.
I
What
said,
was
hey,
what was the option?
I said, hey, how's those chicken tenders? They look delicious.
They look really
With the
good.
crinkle
And
fries.
there's something about a chicken tender that gets served on one of those metal things.
oh,
yeah.
They taste better that way.
Yeah.
And
Wow.
then what do we have? Oh, we
Yeah,
had
what was on the menu?
It's like short rib or something like that, right?
oh, that's good.
was that short rib?
It was like camouflage.
I thought it
filet
was
mignon.
roast beef.
Yeah, it was like
so
roast
here's what
beef.
they did.
Camouflage filet.
Let me tell you what they did.
Yeah.
So first they had something. They called it Italian rice,
Mhm.
but it was kind of like grits.
Yeah.
Then they had
Which
lobster.
and it looked like mashed potatoes. Like it was.
no, you could tell it wasn't mashed potatoes.
I kept feeling like everything that I thought I was eating, it was camouflaged.
Right. Except
Wow.
and then they had a lobster on the top. And then you just assumed it was a fillet, but it was pot roast.
much cheaper.
I ate it.
Definitely. But it was funny. We had a good time. It
We
was
had
really
a good time.
A lot of drinky poos.
Oh, nice. Open bar kind of
yeah.
vibes.
Yeah. It was a good
that's
time.
cool.
Yeah, it was a good time.
Nothing says charity like open bar.
You're spot on. And by the
Hey.
way, we kept it moving. We got it all. They
Yeah.
wanted it done at 9. We got it done at 9.
Wow.
We were humming along, dude.
You guys are pros.
We are pros.
Nice.
Listen, hire us for your events. We know what to
Sure.
do.
Hey,
Okay.
I want to be the auctioneer.
Leroy wants to be an auctioneer, and quite frankly,
Yeah.
he was right because they auctioned off a Tyreek Hill game
I
one
said,
jersey.
you know what? Here's the deal. I would have gotten at least 10 grand for that jersey. You know why?
Yeah.
Because I would have sold it like this. You're bidding for a game-worn jersey from this year of the guy who's going to break the NFL record for most yards in a season.
The guy called our company Audacity because we were giving up some VIP tickets for the Odyssey Beach Fest. He didn't even say who the bands were. Like he didn't say we had Jack
Christ.
White come in. He didn't say we had music. He didn't say any of the acts that were going to be there. He's just like, the Audacity Beach Fest. Can I get $100? Like, dude, what are you doing?
I would have bid on that personally. That is way cheaper than my employee.
But wait,
discount.
it costs the tickets are more than that.
That's what I'm
I
saying.
know. I
That's
was like,
exactly
dude,
why I would have bid
what
on
are
it.
you doing?
Yeah.
Okay.
I got you 4 Odyssey points right over here.
Yeah.
All right, we'll take a break. Lots of fun to get to here on the show.
Yes.
You guys want to line it up for the party? Listen, you can get on the show today. Here's the rules, okay? You can get on the show today. You can celebrate the Dolphins. You must tell Chris Sims to go to hell at the start of your call or Colin Cowherd. Either one of them, and you can get on the show and you can celebrate the Dolphins.
If you don't start it off that way, we
hang
are
up.
hanging up
We hang
on
up.
you.
We hang up. So you can celebrate the Dolphins today. 305-567-0560. You must start your call with Chris Sims, go to hell, or Colin Cowherd, go to hell. If you don't say that, I'm hanging up on you. Them's the rules. I'm not negotiating on this, okay?
That's fair.
305-567-0560. Lots of fun to get to. Fred Taylor's going to join the show today.
Ooh.
We're going to give out some game balls and game bums today. We got lots of fun coming up on Tobin and Leroy up until 2 o'clock. Back after this. Stephen A's disgusted.
Yeah,
He's disgusted.
Stephen A.
You guys can get on the show today, but you got to tell Chris Sims to go to hell or Colin Cowherd. That's the way you started. 305-567-0560. First, let's get you some headlines for the new Palmetto Ford Truck Supercenter. Why buy your truck at a car store? Palmetto Ford.
We know trucks.
Quickly, the Dolphins, they won 39-17. We all know that. Hurricanes, they won. They beat Georgia Tech 35-14 this week. The Heat handled the Hornets over the weekend, 132-115. Back in action tonight. They had Tua mic'd up for that game, apparently.
Really?
Yeah. We can't wait. I can't wait to hear it. He said on Twitter, I hope you guys censored it. Tua used some no words. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. What
What is a no word for Tua?
I don't know.
Gosh dang it!
I don't know. 560 WQAM, you're on the air.
Hello?
What's up, buddy? You know the rules.
Hey, Colin, go to hell, man.
Now you're on, buddy. What do you want to say?
Hey, Colin, go to hell.
I'll just move on with that. That's fine with me.
Yeah, I was good.
You know what? That's a good enough call for me.
For
All you got to do is just tell Colin to go to hell.
That's a half truth.
He's not great. Okay. Well, what do you call it then? Leroy, what do you call if that's not great? 3 touchdowns, no picks for 3 straight games. Then what's great? You tell me. I'd love to know. I'd love to know.
I mean, more importantly, why are we going to him to determine it?
Oh, I don't know. He's got a big platform, but I just find it strange. He's out here and he's like, well, man, Tua's not great. Okay. Then you tell me what greatness is, dude. I would love to know. Who was great? Josh Allen? Can't hold on to the football. Is that greatness? Is greatness fumbling the ball in the end zone? Is greatness throwing a pick at the end of the game? Is greatness blowing a lead to the Minnesota Vikings at home? Is that greatness? Because I know if that was Tua Tagovailoa, people would want him out of the league. Crazy. It's a crazy thing. You know what I'm saying, Chase? What's going on, Chase? You know the rules.
Chris Sims can go to hell.
My man, what do you
I
want
want to start stealing today because I want to end up in hell just to watch him burn in eternal fire in person.
You're going to commit
All right.
crimes?
Now here's a serious question. Mike Tomlin, do you fire Brian Flores today or do you wait till the end of the season? Because clearly he's inept and incompetent in everything he does. How can you continue to trust him to run your defense?
I don't even think he's running the defense.
He's
I think
not
he's doing the
running the
linebackers. But
defense.
the point is, it is a resume herder when people are looking at what Tua's doing. Because you didn't like this guy? Why?
I told you what my biggest problem was. How are you going to be in the same spot as Tua?
Mm-hmm.
Want people to be patient with your process and then turn your back on the player.
It's very weird.
Right.
It's very weird. And then
and you know, it's not like Tua was a malcontent or anything like that. He actually let you walk all over.
dude,
him.
I'll tell you what gave me Gucci's galore yesterday because they released the speech. And the speech was okay about Mike McDaniel, but my favorite part of it, honestly, was when he just went to the center because they were going to break it down. And by the way, Mike McDaniel does this thing. Everybody gets game balls. He literally did that yesterday. He goes, by the way, guess what, guys? Everybody gets a game ball.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't think Jason Sanders deserves a game ball, just for the record.
Hey, by the way, I've had about enough. Of this. Somebody lost a game because their field goal kicker missed the extra point.
I'm getting very annoyed.
And I'm getting
Just
annoyed
two.
by this.
Two.
I'm getting annoyed.
It's supposed to be a tack on. It's supposed to be a thing. Remember they wanted to get rid of it? We're supposed to get rid of it. They're like, yeah, what's the point? Nah, I got to keep it on. Otherwise,
Now it matters. That 1 point
I'm
matters.
sweating. This.
Hey,
It's the only thing on the team.
You
I'm
know what's
sweating
going to
right now.
happen? Because Mike McDaniel's going to say, you know what? Let's just go for it every time.
Yeah. And Mike McDaniel. So he does a speech. Beautiful. Okay. My favorite part, he goes to the center and he's about to tell Tua to break it down. He goes, hey, everybody look at this. He won't say this, but he's playing lights effing out right now. And then just tells him to break it down. I was like, whoa.
I mean, can we revisit what Tyreek Hill said in the beginning of the year?
Mm-hmm.
One of the most accurate quarterbacks, the most accurate quarterback he's ever seen. And now let's fast forward.
It's amazing.
Right. And I told you on Friday what pissed me off about that. Because people in media,
Yep.
right? Tyreek Hill said he throws one of the prettiest balls I've ever seen. He's very accurate. It's a great ball to catch. And keep in mind, ask my fingers, every ball's not great to catch.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I played with a quarterback, the ball didn't spin.
Yeah. Jeff George.
It was like he threw a brick at you.
I don't know.
But now we fast forward to now. He was right.
Yep.
But the media said he said that Tua was better.
He, I asked him about that at training camp about just the idea of people being upset about you supporting your teammate, and he says, you know how people are, they just take things and run with it.
Right.
They just take things and run with it.
But the media did it too, because the media said, "Oh, he said Tua was a better quarterback."
Yeah.
No.
Although he might be.
Dude.
I mean, Patrick Mahomes is good.
No.
He's good.
Look.
He's good. This dude is good though. He's really good. Brandon, you know the rules, dude. What's going on, man?
Colin, go to hell.
You may proceed.
How you doing?
Good.
I'm good, man. How are you?
I'm doing good. Yeah, man. No, yesterday was fun to watch, man. Finally, we got a complete game from both sides of the ball.
Yep.
Sanders, something's wrong with him. I think you need to get his confidence back. Just need to get his confidence back.
Confidence.
I mean,
But he's a kicker, Leroy. He's a kicker, so he got to get his confidence back.
Confidence is on a 50-yarder. Confidence ain't on an extra point. No, I ain't buying it.
Hey, look, I don't know what's going on, but I do know they should bring in a kicker just to,
just to make him
not
more
a
nervous.
competition, but
Just to make him more nervous.
Yo, bro,
Hey,
I don't know,
look,
man.
you know how easy it is to find a kicker. He knows. It's very easy to
but he
find a
got
kicker.
paid.
Yes.
Leroy, he got paid and I don't know where he went.
He went to
You
Fat
know,
Cats.
but-
He went to Fat Catville, dude.
All right, it was tough losing. He hasn't been playing well this year, Emmanuel Agba, but it's tough as losing him.
Yeah, he's done for the year.
Did he break his
Hopefully
leg?
Trey Flowers come back. He was playing well before he got hurt.
Torn tricep. Yeah.
Sorry, tricep.
Yeah.
I did that.
It is a tough one. Brandon, appreciate the call, man. We got a lot of people to get to. I'll give one more before we hit the break. Adam, what's going on, man? You know the rules.
Chris Sims can go to hell. Tua Tagovailoa. Fucking quarterback.
What are we doing?
Woo!
Woo! This is not
Let's
karaoke.
go!
And if you karaoke, you definitely like karaoke. Something.
Goosey's galore! Goosies.
Yo, just over, right.
Love you guys. God bless. Go Tua. Go Dolphins.
You're the man. Thank you, Adam. Appreciate it. What? Problem?
You know how many times I got stopped in the middle of Dolphin Stadium? You do that show with Tobin. I watch you guys all the time. I'm like, wow.
Yep.
That's where we are now. Huh?
That is where we are.
You're the other guy.
You're not the other guy. Keith, what's going on, Keith? You know the rules.
Chris Sims can go to hell. Colin Coward can go to hell.
Proceed.
Stephen A. Smith can go to hell. Keyshawn Johnson can go to hell. Tannenbaum can go to hell. All these Mina Kimes, all these Bayless, all these Tua haters. I got receipts.
That's right. Hey,
man, he's
you
out
know
there
what?
auditing people.
The greatest thing about being a Dolphins fan, if you're a Dolphins fan right now, I want you to walk out your house with your chest out. Say it with your chest.
I've been a Dolphin fan my whole life.
Say it
I've
with
seen
your
the
chest.
same offense for the last 20 years. I've been convinced that the new head coach has come in, handed the same offensive playbook, and said, "Here you go. It doesn't work, but you try." It's the first time we've actually had a good team and an offensive mind, and that they look like a damn football team.
Wow. You can tell it means
He's
something.
excited.
It's real to me, damn it.
Yeah.